My third guy plays some games. Alright, hi everybody, Weather Guy here, and we are back with some more gosh darn Sunless guys. I hope you're doing good. I am doing alright, not too bad. I am, honestly, it's been a long day. We're headed up to Hybras because we gotta go do the thing for the deceased captain. Or formerly Jesus. But anyway, today is the night of November 31st, or November 30th for me, whichever it is, I forget. I'm saying that because it's December 1st now on my calendar in the corner. And I just got back from vacation, sort of. Seeing the in-laws for Thanksgiving, if that counts as... What do we want to do here? Let's see. The swarm is a ruin of twitching legs and broken wings. One of the bees, the sigil on its back, included with ichor, begins its final tremulous song. Now, do we want to try to get the nectar, which we have a very low chance of success on? I mean, would we still be good because we need money where we have less than 100? Or do we just want experience? We are close to a level up, so I'm just going to go with the sure thing, honestly. Listen to its death hymn. The sound is memorable, but not notably distressing until that high C, which makes your teeth itch. Ugh. Afterwards, are you wiser? Are you stronger? You are not less so. Bees died, you lived. Guessing. Alright, there should be another one that we passed. Oh no, it's ahead of us, isn't it? Anyway, headed back from Texas to Colorado today. So, as you can imagine, quite the long journey. About 9 hours in the car. But I had to record tonight. Same thing again, let's do it again. This should give us a level up, I imagine. Or not. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna throw a fuss about it. Let's see, we're going up all the way to... Holy hell, that's so far. Alright, we're gonna make a pit stop. Oh man, that's sort of out of the way, isn't it? New Winchester. I was gonna say make a port stop at New Winchester just because we can turn in our port report. Maybe buy more supplies if we need it. And I also want to check in on the filmmaker, see if they have the film they were gonna show us. So I'm gonna do that. And then continue on up to Hybras. Quite the journey today. At least for where I'm at in the game. Yeah, it's Saturday night now. This comes out Monday, so I gotta record this. I might record another one back to back after this. We'll see. I am very tired. It's been a long, long day. And I got edited up. Get it ready for y'all on Monday. Alright, deliver our port reports. 100 sovereigns. That's the big thing we like. And again, with this stuff, wow, we're very low relationship with the stovepipes, which I guess is fine because throughout our lives, you know, we've been focusing more on Packages, which is the more rebel side of things, which I think is more fun. And I really love that artwork of the person there on the left. It's the nice scarring on the side of the face. Let's see, what should we do here? We have 5 favor with Packages, or 5 gratitude. We could do that. Good. I think we're going to do that. Because this is one of the things that has, I think, more of a big picture effect that will last throughout lives, which I think is something that we really need to strive to do. Otherwise, you know, you're sort of spinning your wheels, each captain, right? Let's see. curious with the Tackities, that's it. And we're only tolerated by the Windward Company. I think the Windward Company is something we'll need to be a little bit careful of, right? Because I think they might be part of what gets us over to Albion. Maybe misthinking this, but... Alright. The Indurate Veteran leads you to her office. That's who that is on the left. It is paneled with bronzewood. A painting from the old world hangs on one wall, a single sun burning in a bleak sky. Below the sun is a temple, tiered with brightly colored gods. The veteran pours you brandy, and you discuss distant ports and the patterns of recent events. Independence is a charming idea, she confesses after an hour, but when London comes, it'll take a nation to stand against her. Yeah. That's very true. That's very much like what a lot of the colonies, right? Where they're like, you can have all these independent colonies that are, separate from each other, but you want to stand up against, England or whatever. Then you gotta be united, like, at a federal level and be actually organized. Let's see. So we have some stuff to sell as well. Man, I really want to recruit the Incognito Princess. So cool. I think our first time finding her, she was over at the transit on the right side of the map. Name of which escapes me at the moment. We also are short a crew member. Repair hole. So I have 162. Okay. Oh, the grand premiere. That's what I was talking about with the filmmaker. We can do that. Before I do that, let me do the other things that I wanted to do. Let's make sure there's nothing in the bazaar. Okay. And we're going to do the market. We're going to sell a gourd of nectar. Our verdant seeds. Now we have more money. Naturally. Let's top us off at 5 of each of these. Just seems like a good round number. Yeah. So that 282, which is, not great, but it is functional. Functional is good. Alright, back to stories. Let's check out... Where's it at? Well, let's hire on our crew, too. We need to get one more person. How much is it? 40 per person? So one of the things with this is, I'm not sure, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the mechanical benefits are for having a full crew versus crew that's short a member or two. I'm not entirely confident. That's okay. Part of the fun is just doing your best. Alright, let's try again to find the probably underexplored city in it. What does that acronym stand for? MME. Madam, I bet. I bet it's Madam. Madame Lumiere has wasted no time in organizing her premiere. To express her gratitude, she has given you tickets. Nice. Nice. So this is going to give us some sort of story, I bet. Some sort of more soft benefit, right? Madame Lumiere has reopened a theater beneath the arches of the Bishopric. Prominent Tackities sit with London sympathizers. They have formed a brief truce, united in their loathing of the cramped velvet seats. The light flares on the plaster wall. The film begins. Dude, that's one thing I'm so thankful for with more modern movie theaters, is the seats are freaking roomy. It's so nice, and then they recline. You get some of them have heating in it. It's incredible. Anyway, alright, that was a tangent. The film is titled "The Concupiscence of the Verdants." Flickering images on painted lenses jerk across the wall. The camera luxuriates in the collapsing brown flesh, rooting fungus. The flight of a sprawling body, the sudden bursting of a violet fungal sac, prolonged death spasms of a cameraman. There are gasps from the audience. This is a film of a cameraman dying via fungal attack? Alright, so what should we do here? Taking the detail? Or we could admire the wider picture. Or close our eyes, of course. But I think closing our eyes seems like the worst option. I don't know. I think if I was watching this in a movie, dude, I think I would close my eyes. I'm bad at scary movies. It's funny because I do like scary books. Yeah, I want to go close my eyes. It is all over in the space of about 20 minutes. You are jostled by audience members rushing to leave. Lumiere makes a point of arresting your departure. Disappointed. What voice did I give this? It was pretty like New Yorky sort of thing. So this is only a start. Please meet me later. Okay. Oh, still on Stewed Gossip is what we got. Now we have 5 of that. And I believe that's one of the, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the items, I guess, that you need in order to reduce terror at Magdalene's. So that's good to have. Let's talk to her again. 500 experience, let's go. She rings for 2 cups of nectar-infused tea. I crave the stuff, she says, a smile creasing her face like a well-used cushion. I'm too old to be lugging cameras about anymore, waiting for the perfect shot. My own fault. I could have stayed in London, but I wanted to see the stars. Thanks for helping me home. This is where I'll stay now, I think. She coughs into a yellow-stained handkerchief. Time to fund films rather than make them, I think. Coughing worsens. Please excuse me. She leaves you with a hurried goodbye. You're tired. Man, another person requests a meeting. Holy hell. Who's this? You have unlocked this with Hybrid matters. Neat calling card is waiting for you at the station. The paper was scented, the envelope ironed for a pernickety factor. Okay. Meeting takes several days to arrange. She rejects the round table as a venue and all of the cafes in the upper district, even that nice tea room under the bridges. Eventually, you agree upon the parlor at Company House, which is open to visitors on a Sunday. Pernickety Factor requests you change table 3 times before she is satisfied. I'm looking for several disappeared colonists. I believe their destination was Hybras. I'd be appreciative if you were to take me there. Incredible. We were already going to Hybras anyway. Incredible. This is great. I love when things like that work out. Okay. There was nothing in the bazaar, correct? Okay, we're just gonna have some extra cash on us for... That's fine. We need the extra cash. Let's do our facets. Got a nice level up. Now what do we want to do? I remember we wanted to do a lot of iron and heart on this because I was tired of dying because of not having iron and heart. But I think maybe we swap it up a little bit. Maybe just do a halvesy on one of them. Seems pretty good. Narrow escape, that's fun. That happens often enough. Now, have we learned to be cautious, though, after a narrow escape? Or... Oh, we unlocked this when we survived being reduced to less than 10 hull. Nice. So, did we learn to be cautious, or did it embolden us? I think it emboldened us. Maybe. I love how I said I was going to go away from doing both iron and heart, and then I just did it. I'm sorry. Look at our skills. We have 38 iron, or 38 heart, 28 iron, 10 and 10 of mirrors, and those remind me, by the way, the symbols, hearts, irons, mirrors, and veils. They remind me of symbols you would see in for the suits in a tarot deck. Speaking of that, I got a Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck recently, which I was pretty happy about. Not that I even know how to really do tarot, but I really love the artwork. Alright, up we go. I really hope we run into a couple of ships on the way. Because ships equal money, right? Especially if they're really simple ships to kill. And I really need to get back to try and get to Albion, but I keep... Other things keep coming up, right? Other little side quests, and I want to do the side quests. Whenever they just present themselves to me. Watched Wicked this past week when that premiered. Oh, I loved it. Wicked was so good. My first time seeing it. Or like really listening to the songs, you know? Such a fun time. Really, really enjoyable. Saw it with my wife and kiddo, and my kiddo's been singing the last note of that film so many times. Randomly. Just really beautifully shot there at the very end. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's something. Wonderful performances by everyone on the cast as well. Oh no. Oh no. We are starting. This is what happens. This is why we have to monitor our terror, right? This is how we start spiraling. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's good. Oh, this is the star thing. We just had this recently. Oh, man. We don't make a joke of it, do we? I think we just sacrifice a supply. We have enough supplies. I think we just sacrifice a supply. Yeah, Terra fell too. Okay, okay. That helps. See, this is why we packed extra supplies. For things like that. Everybody just needs some alcohol every now and then, I suppose. Myself, I don't particularly drink. But if you get me at a location where I feel safe, where the alcohol is free and unlimited, and tasty and not beer. Biggest example of this is an open bar at a family wedding. I will go absolutely bananas. But besides that, I don't even drink like casually. Mostly because it's expensive and mostly because, like, I don't know. I like feeling like I'm totally in control of my mental stuff, you know. That's one of my biggest fears, is just losing your mental faculties, right? That's terrifying, just being trapped in your own head. Ugh. Very, very scary stuff. Let's see what we got here. This big old growth. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Alright. Fledgling colony, trying to dig its fingernails deep enough into the spongy fungal fabric of the region to cling. Colonist houses are dark and there is no sign of a soul about. It's deserted. Oh no. What do we do first? We have so many options. We have the people on our ship too. Let's do the deserted stuff. That seems important. Colonist houses are dark and there's no sign of a soul about. The smithy is empty, no smoke comes from the Brendan's chimneys. The fretwork on the town hall remains unfinished. A bee laced with curling fronds flies by, drone the only sound in Hybras. Interesting. Let's work our way down from the top, I think. Scavenge. Holy hell! 3 fuel? That's a lot. 1 supply? That's okay. Oh, we can't. Oh, no longer purchase. Okay, let's read this top down. I'm sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Silence unsettles your crew, but in musty lofts and dank attics and coal scuttles and log stores and pantries, you find enough to burn abandoned magician's crops and eat with a little luck, secure a return journey. 3 fuel and 1 supply is solid. But as it said, we can no longer buy things here. Important. Let's do the where's everyone with the pernickety factor. This is very disagreeable. I was expecting to find people here. Disappearing like this is extremely rude. You split up and make a quick circuit of the village. You discover tables laid out for dinner, cold tea still in Baronance's pot, notes in large print half written for the mayor's council meeting laid out on his desk. Abandoned bowls bob forlornly in the shallows of the marsh. Find the pernickety factor near the station. She holds up a muddy tarot card. 10 of cats. How peculiar. Let's keep looking. Okay. 2 more tarot. Oh my god, our tarot's getting high. Not a fan. We have to search, I think. I think this is something we just have to do, even with this low chance of success. Let's see what happens. The marshes are wild, the spores unswept, laundry sits in piles in the wash house, several shirts have been. The town hall has been set up for a show. A broken mirror sits on the stage. You find an abandoned set of tarot cards before a gold-framed mirror. Playbill for a marzipan and Hallow, the wondrous Wizards of Glass. Has been discarded amidst the slough. Is that the word? Slew? Pillows. Pernickety Factor makes a face. I hate to suggest it, but Palmyra and Pliny's might be able to shed some light here. They have a magician. That's the carnival place to the south, yeah? As you turn to leave, you catch a glimpse of the reflection in the mirror. The face is not yours. Ugh. Alright, let's return Percy Blythe. Good luck, bud. Sorry. The atmosphere thickens the nearer you get to the swamp. Spores cloud the air as you swarms of fat-bellied flies. Ropes of white mushroom hang in the air like homecoming. You order your crewmen to lay Percy Blythe on his ruined back near the... You wait a while, but nothing happens, other than the gentle decay of Blythe's sagging flesh in the wall. Eventually, you are forced to go back to the station for shelter. You return. Blythe is gone. A handful of metals gleam under the silent boughs of the dead trees. 1,000 experience, huge. Vision of Heavens. Good. Turn to Mother. 450 sovereigns. Incredible. The Devils of Carrion claim to be experts in the assessment and improvements of the soul. They would describe yours as pungent, febrile, and unappetizing. That's not good for our soul. Alright, now we can write a port report. Very good. Station Master professor's ignorance. His manner has not improved in the absence of everyone else. There are new shades to the fungus, indigo, crimson, jet. Trees have taken on a new pallid hue. Floors cloud the air. The silence is almost restful. Interesting. Now let's wander. You wade through the boggy marshes around Hybras, disturbed only by the occasional drone of a dying bee. Smoke still pours from the station master's chimney, but he's not inclined to leave his cottage. You stumble over a few discarded bowls and a number of old footprints headed towards the fungal forest. Nothing more. Nothing in the bazaar. Oh, there's seeds. Okay. There are. Nothing else. Shore leave. Good luck. The crew requests a little R&R. They follow you out into what passes for a meadow between livid mushrooms and polyps. The silence of the place hangs heavily on you. Some of the crew attempt to break it with a ballad of the promised days. Interesting. What should we do? Join the song? I think joining the song is actually a good idea. Because I have a feeling that this is something that would lower terror. Something we desperately need. You know what? Your voice is cut into the still meadow air, easing the tension. Even in a dark place like this, camaraderie offers warmth. You return to the train feeling considerably better. Well, that's wonderful. Okay, so now, assuming there's nothing new here. Yeah, we've done this. Is this... Yeah, it's still the same. Okay, perfect. So now, Hybras is basically a no man's land. It's turned into Poison Ivy's heaven. So next up, what we want to do, I think, Let's open up our little app. 'Cause I think what I want to do, and I want to go to Magdalene's, but I don't know if this route leads to Magdalene, right? And that's what terrifies me. Because, I mean, we have a decent amount of supplies, but I don't know what lies ahead to the east. That's scary. So what I think I'm going to do, actually, backtrack this way. Go south this way. Stop at Palmier and Planties, because that's the next step in this quest line, Hybras. Do whatever needs to be there. Buy things here. Especially supplies and the bronzewood, because we are going to be needing supplies at that point. Stop by Victory Hall, drop off port reports, and then go to Magdalene's. I don't know if we'll get all that done next time, but that's the plan. And who's to know if we get another branch of the quest here. So, from now on, that's a tentative plan. And eventually, we'll make our way back over here to Port Prosper and potentially the Albion Transit Relay. But geez, we're just getting all caught up and doing stuff, you know? I'm having fun with it here in the region. It's going. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate comments. They make me so happy. Share it with friends if you want to. At least friends that also like this game. Don't share it with your random brothers and sisters. They probably won't like it, honestly, because they have no reason to care if they don't already like this game. You know what I mean? It's hard to pitch things that way. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, yeah, I appreciate support. Y'all are great. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of others, and I will see you next time. Peace out.